Hey, it's your boy Paper Love, man. We in the apartment with Parlay.
Hey, Parlay. Meet me at the apartment.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Parlay. We in the apartment with Parlay. Meet me at the apartment. Listen, man. I'm a land to death. You feel me? I said, you know, you gotta love your city for wherever you're from. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the A. And I love my motherfucking city. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And when I say that, I be understanding all forms of the city. The old school that the OG niggas be talking about, way in the late 80s and the 90s and shit. You know what I'm saying? The 2000s, you know what I'm saying? But then, you know, when niggas start getting old, they start to lose contact with the streets and what's going on, and the new niggas is popping, the new shit that's going on, and new hot niggas is going on. You know what I'm saying? And I pride myself in staying connected to the streets and to the youngins. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of niggas in Atlanta who do music, all right? And it's a lot of niggas that get on. But there be a lot of niggas who from the street who be hard as fuck, who ain't just had that shot, who ain't just had that real big like spotlight chance. See, like it's a difference in between being popping in Atlanta and being popping everywhere. If you pop in Atlanta, you really popping everywhere. But see, Atlanta got this underground shit. All right, and if you ain't in tune with the streets, you're not gonna be in tune with the music until you hear the radio start playing it. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of motherfuckers ain't going to these hood clubs. They ain't going to Crucial. They ain't going to Lil Curls. They ain't going to Chit Chats. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to these hood clubs where these music and where all this shit started. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say this is that my guess who I got now, he probably one of the hottest niggas for years. You know what I'm saying? Been doing this thing, been going crazy in the city and outside the city, and niggas know him. But I just feel like he ain't never just, he need to be higher than what he is right now. You see what I'm saying? So with further being said, I'd like to welcome my motherfucking nigga Paper Love to the fucking show.
Shit. What's going on, man?
Man, take your mask off, nigga. Come on in here. You all right, man? That nigga say he with that shit.
Like this, man. I'm talking like this.
Hell yeah. Man, hey, dog, I just want to say appreciate you for goddamn sliding through that motherfucker, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Like I was just saying, like, bro, you been hot for a little bit. And I ain't talking about, like, hot, like, bubbling hot. I mean, like, nigga, go to the club, nigga, you do 10 songs, everybody in the fucking crowd singing all the motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Like hot like that. You know what I'm saying? When I was telling niggas I got you coming on, niggas like, boy, you got homie coming on that motherfucker? You talking about some, oh, boy, I remember this song and this song and this song. And like a few niggas did that. You know what I'm saying? That's when you know a nigga is at that point right there. But he ain't just made it over the hill yet. Because if niggas saying this same shit, and I know that's the reaction for the streets, I always be like, why the fuck it ain't where it's supposed to be at? You see what I'm saying? Why do you think that you ain't as big as I feel like you should be and as the street feel like you should be?
Man, for the most part, I feel like first thing I said about that, I was with a label, you know what I'm saying? I signed with the wrong label at the time, point, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't drop no music, so like I was hot, but they wouldn't let me drop no music, so.
Kinda like this.
Fans and shit, like, you know, like they want me to drop and shit, and like, I ain't gonna lie. It's real on some shit like, I'm just now getting, you feel what I'm saying, a certain level in the game to where I ain't knowing like,
the business.
All I know what I know, and
yeah.
I know the bit. I sound like the relationship part.
Yeah,
like,
the networking part.
I'm not knowing like, that part. So like, when I signed to a label, I want like, it's like, how would I put it? I want like interacting with the other artists and like interacting with the, you know, like the people over the market and the people over and they like, but I'm real deal just not knowing like this just. Yeah,
you should be you. Right. Yeah, you should be, you know what?
I'm
working you cool.
Like
I'm working, I'm doing my,
just, you know what I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, like, as far as being a part, like, I'm working like a motherfucker, and nigga hot, and nigga steady getting hotter and hotter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, I couldn't drop no music, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling like a year, you know what I'm saying? They want to try to let me drop no music, you know, I'm still dropping mixtape, like, giving them free mixtape, like, and I'm giving them free mixtapes for, like, big artists and shit, you feel like, if artists I stumbled upon, like, in the game, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting it for free, though, like, this shit could be on Apple Music or be on
Tidal, everything,
be getting good
streaming.
They wanted me to drop the music, and I had to do shit on my own, like, the whole time doing shit on my own, like, the whole time. Like, all I got was, like, you know, like, a good opportunity to get out the street, good opportunity, you know, shape my people, you know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know, I ain't ran to the right person, you know, the right folk with the right push.
Yeah, right people, yeah. I'm gonna tell you too, for a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying? And I had this conversation with a few, you know what I'm saying? Everybody goes through a different thing in different ways. You see what I'm saying? And the part that you didn't get is a big part. And the part that you did is kind of like the same thing to me. When we first got our first deal, like I didn't really have no manager. We tried to be our own managers. They told us the group can't manage themselves as a conflict of interest in doing business. So I went and got my big bro Hard, and he was like our liaison. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even really like our manager. He was like our liaison. He just spoke for us. So whatever we said, yeah, tell them this. They did, all right? So I didn't understand the networking part too. I'm not shaking no nigga. I ain't been doing all that. It's like, nigga, okay, I'm should be me. I ain't gonna step outside my boundary. If you don't come holler at me, I'm gonna holler at you. If the energy ain't there with me, I ain't gonna fuck with you like that. It cool. I'm shaking. I'm doing what I'm doing. But when you dealing with a label, and you got people who working for you, it always helps to build rapport and relationship with these people, because it's like the more that you deal with them, the more they want to help you internally. If that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Cause like I fuck with you. So instead of like, I'm finna help push him, I don't really got no dealing with him, you ain't gonna put your emotions into it. So if you don't put your emotions into it, you're gonna start being lazy.
But it was on some shit like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not knowing, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm not knowing when to shut me off, like when to tone me down. Like I'm just being me the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not knowing like shit, do what y'all wanted, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do what y'all wanted, right? Do what interested y'all, right? Do what y'all interested in, right? I'm saying like I'm not knowing like how to change that, like, you know, like the industry for like the industry shit. Like I'm not knowing how to
do the balance. You just being you, and it's so
at the time.
See that's another thing too. See, when you're a street nigga and you get in this industry, a lot of people want to tell you that the industry in the streets is the same thing. It's the same thing. Now listen, the way they construct, it's the same thing. But when you get inside them, you handle them two different ways. You see what I'm saying? Because another artist would be like, damn, Shawty ain't fucking with me like that. Why he ain't speak to me or something like that? But you just on some shit like, I don't really know Shawty like that, so I ain't gonna speak if he don't speak. But a nigga think you just being funny, cause nigga don't really be street niggas. You see what I'm saying?
I'm on some straight worker shit. Like once I got my opportunity, I'm on some straight worker shit. Like so, with like, you know, I'm brushing shoulders with, you know, some of everybody. But it's like, I ain't know no. I'm on some like shit. I just got in the door. You know, I'm trying to goddamn work right quick. Like, we can chop it up after I got down. You feel me?
Yeah, you was straight on the work shit. Niggas trying to goddamn do the kick this shit. Is you like, listen, bro, I'm just here to work, bro. So let's just work. Let's just do the music and just rock out, and then whatever else it is after the music, then that's what it gonna be.
Right.
And niggas couldn't accept that.
I get not. Like I don't know. Like shit. I get not.
All right, so let's do this right here. All right. Since a lot of people who've been fans of yours, and a lot of people been following your music, and for the ones who don't, what I like to do is, when in the apartment, I like to get to know the person behind the music. Everybody always know the artist. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know they sing your songs, but niggas don't really be knowing who you are as a person. You see what I'm saying? So I always want to take it back. So let's say take it back to where you from, you know what I'm saying, where you grew up at, and the influences around you that help you create your mind before you reach them teen years. Like we're going to do like the elementary school years, you know what I'm saying? Just break that down for us.
I mean, I'm from the west side, Atlanta, Georgia, you feel what I'm saying? I grew up 320 Fair Road, Central Methodist Gardens, you know what I'm saying? You know
Three Dog, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was born in Chicago. I was born in Chicago. I've been in Atlanta my whole life. Like,
when you moved to Atlanta?
At birth.
At birth?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you from here. You just born up there.
Like, I was traveling here. Like, we was staying in a couple different states. Like, I stayed in a couple different states. Like, I probably like, you know, I was a newborn baby type shit. You feel me? But I got here, I was still like newborn baby type shit. But yeah, I was born in Cook County Hospital.
Okay. All right. And then like, so who was some of the influence that you seen as you coming up, some 8, 9, 10 years old? And the reason I like to say this is because I be trying to understand, get people to understand. As you grow up, it's always niggas around you who you see and you like, oh shit, that nigga got the big boy car, he got the big bankroll, he got the car. Like that shit intrigues you. Or it's like, but I see these niggas doing this, they getting pistols and shit, I want to be a gangster. Or whatever it is, and that kind of will start making you say, this is what I want to do, or this is this not what I want to do. What was kind of going on around you and the things that you were seeing around you that kept hot, with the shit you were seeing to help you form who you start to become?
I mean, like, I was strict on some, like, for a while, I ain't know too much about my neighborhood. Like, I ain't know too much about my hood, you feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, so I was strict on some, I looked up to, like, the older bros and shit in my hood, you feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. On the music tip, you feel what I'm saying? I looked up to, like, growing up, I looked up to Lil Wayne, Chris Brown, you feel what I'm saying? Like, them, like, so I guess, like, that what I looked up to. I looked up to Chris Brown, like, on the singing type shit, Lil Wayne on the rap type shit, you feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, that was at the young age. Around, like, 12, 13, and my brothers rapping, you feel what I'm saying? My brothers rapping. They going crazy at the time, you know what I'm saying? I'm in middle school, you know what I'm saying?
What's your brother name?
My brother name Parlae, and Youngster.
Talk to him.
Yeah. Cassette, some letters, Cashshet. So yeah, like, we growing up in the same neighborhood and shit, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they rapping, they before I'm doing anything for it. It's like, I'm knowing how to do music.
About what year is this? So we trying to remember what, like...
I say, I say like, for real, I say like 2000.
Like 2010. 10.
Type shit.
Okay.
2010.
Y'all should be wanting to get people, so when you be talking, I be wanting people to like follow you. So they be like, okay, they were going on that time, so now I remember what the time was going on.
Yeah. I'm from
And then with the music shit popping for real, especially in the A. Yeah. Like this shit going down. This is when that shit really, that's when we really just like, you know what, this shit in Atlanta. You want to pop, you got to move to Atlanta.
And like shit, like from my aspect and like from my whole neighborhood aspect, like my brothers, like they had the streets on lock. They had the movement was hard. Like, the movement was, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just a little bro. I ain't in the picture time. I'm in the picture, I'm background though, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a little bro. I ain't in the picture time. I'm knowing how to do music and everything, but I ain't just, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning everything from my big brother, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm in middle school at the time, they in high school, you feel what I'm saying? Before then though, like they was in middle school type shit. Nah, I think just going to high school, 9th grade type shit. They already going to goddamn clubs and shit. You gotta be 21 and shit to get in and shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't on none of that. I'm still the young nigga shit. I'm going out shit, stealing cars and shit, you know what I'm saying? They having this shit going, so like that's all I could see. Like I ain't really see, like I said, like all I knew from my neighborhood for a long amount of time, you feel what I'm saying? So I couldn't really see too much past that, you feel what I'm saying? That was my biggest inspiration, you feel what I'm saying?
The shit that was going around in your hood, your brother and them, got there doing the music shit, you seeing this shit, they going to the clubs, you like, oh hell yeah, I see what's going on. The music popping, you in the studio, and the whole time while you watching this shit, you just soaking up game, and you started getting into all this shit yourself.
I was still in that shell though at the point in time. I was still in that shell, you know what I'm saying? And like, one of my bros helped me get out the shell, like with the singing shit. Like in the neighborhood, like I was shy, nobody knowing how to sing or rapping, you know what I'm saying? And then look, he tell me, I'm young, I'm probably like 12, 13 at the time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So my brother Low, he the only one know how to do music at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like he the only one I'm letting hear this shit. Like I'm writing shit and I'm letting him to, like on my balcony in my apartment. I stayed in T12, 3rd floor, all the way at the top. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So he tell Lucky, like, oh yeah, Lucky he singing, so he got the call me Mr. Kitty. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That shit going crazy.
Yeah, rest Easy Black too. Rest Easy Black, man. It's my dog, man. You know what I'm saying?
That shit going crazy at the time, you know what I'm saying? He like, oh, little bro know how to sing shit. Fucked around, let his shit, like let him a voice type shit. I had a whole different name type.
What your name was then?
I go lie, my shit was like, that shit was like Young Shine.
Young Shine.
Young Shine at the time.
Okay.
Young Shine. Yeah.
And then this shit crazy too. Not to cut you off, this shit crazy at this time because I'm really just pitching back and thinking like, and then like through that was popping too. Cause all them niggas be with low now. You know what I'm saying? So them niggas was in the mix of was all the shit that we had going on then and shit that's going on. Like them niggas was in the mix of it. BET Awards, all this shit, nigga moving around. So you was definitely being influenced by the shit that was going on. We were running the world with this shit we were doing.
Right there, you feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
Shit right there.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that boy low, man. Okay, so what got you into doing music?
I mean, shit. I always been doing music, like I said. Like I always,
So ever since you remember?
I always knew how to sing. Like first, I always knew how to sing.
So what you started off singing? Church songs, regular songs? You just started singing one day and just like, I'm alright?
I can't even pick a particular genre. Like I can't pick a particular genre. Like
you just know you just been singing.
Know, like, my mama know how to sing. My mama sing.
Okay.
Sing gospel and shit. You know what I'm saying? All the time. Like, she got a voice for real. You know what I'm saying? I guess I picked it up from her. You know what I'm saying? But I can never say that I was just like singing gospel, nothing like that.
Yeah.
I ain't never been in no choir, nothing like that.
Yeah. So the reason I asked that, because now usually when a kid can sing, he been singing for a long time. First, usually you start singing because nigga, you go to church with your mama and motherfucker be singing all the songs. Yeah. And that's why I asked, because niggas usually start singing. That's how niggas start singing. Be like
at the house though, like this mom do cleaning up, music loud.
Just singing.
Like, you know,
y'all just singing.
Come home time to clean up, you know, music loud, pound salt on the stove, goddamn. She sing like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking up. I'm gonna be over here clean up. I'm trying out little notes and shit. But I always know how to sing, like for real. Like I can't like put a time on it. But like it's like 6th, 7th grade. That's when I learned how to rap for real. 6th, 7th grade.
What school you were going to?
In 6th grade, I was going to. I had to move. I moved to Fed. I moved.
Yeah, come on, give me that Atlanta shit. Cause every nigga from Atlanta who building that motherfucker done told the same story. But shit, bro, I got down. I was on the east side, and I got down moved to Fort Ward. Then got down the next year, I was on Simpson. Then the next year, I went to Cleveland. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, for real though. Like okay, like 6th grade. Like we was moving a lot. You know what I'm saying? So 6th grade, my mom had to got married and shit. Like around that time and shit. So we moved out the hood type shit. Like we moved to Fayetteville. You know what I'm saying? I was like 6th grade. I left Fayetteville like the middle of 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? Came back to the hood. So I'm back at Young Middle School. Young Middle School. You know what I'm saying?
Southwest. Shout out Southwest.
Young Middle School the whole time. But you know, at the time we on Perry Boulevard. Young Middle School getting remodeled at the time. You know what I'm saying? So we had the Archer High building on Perry Boulevard. That shit we got down. You know, like that shit.
Right by the CEP building.
Yeah. That shit hot. Like, that shit crazy. After that, we got down. You know, May High School. I got kicked out of May High School, 9th grade. Went to CEP, 10th grade. I came back to Mays, 11th grade. I got kicked out. I went to Dub, 11th grade. I got locked up in 11th grade. I had to get back out like 12th grade. 12th grade. Yeah, I went to Washington High School.
Oh, you went to all the big, you went to them the West Side High School right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Doing the West Side High School. That nigga say he went to Mays, Doug, and Washington.
I swear to God. I cast it the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, they not even, I'm moving, so you know at the time, like, I'm from 3 Dog, you feel what I'm saying? So like, once, you know, at the time, Mays and Dog, like, beefing at the time. Once I moved from Mays, I moved on Bankhead, you feel what I'm saying? Bank Road. So I had to go to Dog. You know, like, I'm the only, like, I'm norm niggas, but you know, this ain't my name.
Yeah. You feel out of bounds, you like, I'm.
And then, like, they gotta wear uniform at the time, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we ain't had to wear uniform.
For Dog wearing uniform?
Yeah, they had to wear, when I got the Dog, they were wearing uniform, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, nigga, what that shit was?
I have it on cassette shit every day. I have it on cassette shirt, young set shirts every day, you know what I'm saying?
Every day.
Looking at me like, who the fuck these young niggas like? They, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't on me for real. They like, who the hell this nigga is? That shit here. I ain't gonna lie, that shit here.
Yeah, that shit here. Okay, so 7th grade, you finally started learning how to rap. When was the first time you got in the studio and really actually did something, recorded something?
I say my first time like really getting in the studio was 8th grade. I say like 8th grade, like that summertime. Like that summertime. Summertime like I'm finna go to high school type shit.
So now you've been rapping, you've been singing, but now you've been rapping for about 2 years, year and a half. You remember your first rap?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you here now.
Now you just cranking the motherfuckers out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Did you have a group? Was it how many? Was it other youngers your age on cassette doing the music too at the time?
Yeah. But like I said, like they my older brothers. You know what I'm saying? So like they took all on 2 to 3 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? So when they in high school, I'm still in middle school. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I get to high school, you know they finna leave that motherfucker. But
so you the baby of this shit. You the first generation of the youngest.
My brother, my brother greeted. what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was rapping. He was the freshest young nigga in the hood though.
Yeah.
He was rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like at the time we were going to across the street from 3 to Wildwood neighborhood. Going to the nigga's studio. I'm just I mean him. I do a song with him. Nigga named Lil Key. He got the studio. I do a song with him. Upon nephew know her. I think he going to watch that at the time. You feel some just I mean folk though. We do a video to a song. We do a video to the song we doing, like the song called No Cash No Convo, right? We did. I'm singing. You feel what I'm saying, on the hook, like. We do a video to the song like on the phone. I'm not knowing like, I ain't not even gonna lie. Like, I'm not even knowing this like, no video. I'm not knowing if like it's like they finna post this shit and even I'm not knowing none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just singing the shit.
So yeah, so after we do the song, the next day, like you know what I'm saying, it's on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, like they introducing it to me like I've been doing music. You know what I'm saying? But at the time, like as far as getting in the studio, all I know is my brother them the hardest thing. Like my brother them the hardest thing.
My brother them hard. Yeah.
I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really studying trying to get in the studio. I was still on the, still.
Yeah,
so I still,
doing
trying to get me something.
Even West Side, bro, it's the mentality. It's the only mentality.
You feel me? Yeah, so, what I was saying, yeah, so, like, they were the hardest thing, so they dropped the video and shit on Facebook and shit. That shit going up and shit, like, in school, so, like, when they going back to school, like I said, it's summertime, so I'm going from 8th grade to 9th grade. So, like, I'm going to high school, the song, like, popping through the summer type shit. You know what I'm saying?
So by the time you do get it made your first 9th grade,
in high school, like, they knowing me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They knowing me just off of, because I done did a song like this nigga, probably a year or two, probably a grade higher than mine. He out of high school type shit. So it's like, I'm catching a little high school type fan base, you know what I'm saying? I'm a young nigga though, in middle school, so when I get to high school, like, they knowing nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was on me like, okay, like.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Like, okay.
Welcome to the motherfucker. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It done started up.
Yeah.
It done started up.
Yeah.
What was the moment that you knew? It's like that moment, like that one moment you know is like, yeah, nigga, I'm meant to do this, or yeah, I'm finna do this shit. It's always that one moment. Like when you first start rapping, you like, it be that one song or that one moment, it be that one show, you see a nigga do something, it be like, you know what, nigga, I'm finna do this shit. Yeah. What was that moment when you first started doing all this music that you was just like, you know what, nigga, I'm finna be the one?
Like I said, I was never like, my brother them, they rapping the shit, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not really stressing the issue to them like, no, I'm rapping, you know what I'm saying, like they probably knowing, you know what I'm saying, but they, like I said, at the time, nobody knowing my brother Low, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he the only one I'm letting hit this shit like, I know how to rap, like I know how to sing, like, you know what I'm saying? So, I got bad. Remember what you just said? Say it again.
Well, in the first moment you realized that I'm made to do this shit. That moment you was like, you know what? It could have been you was rapping this shit. Your first show, you seen everybody singing. You like, nigga, just that first moment.
This was before the show. Like, it was before I did my first show.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this one I'm recording. Like, this one like, you know what I'm saying? 9th grade year. You know what I'm saying? I'm recording like I'm doing songs. I'm drumming songs shit on YouTube and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like on my own and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like. They ain't, you know what I'm saying, really knowing, like, they ain't really
you just doing your thing.
They hot having their shit going, you know what I'm saying? One of my little partners named Lil Ted, me and him rapping together at the time, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we young cats it, you know, like they cats it, they the big cats it, we young cats it type shit. So we got a little song, he like, shit, we need to get Big Brother on that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all we need type shit, like, they gonna set the motherfucker off. Like, just me and him on the song, like, he wrote the motherfucker, I'm like, shit, all right, I got a verse for you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He go to them, get him to go to the studio. We all go to the studio. Like, we get the song. Like, to me, I'm thinking like, man, these niggas ain't finna go do no song with us. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what they finna do a song with us for? Like, at the time, like, they doing 100,000 views and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this time, you know, like, to me, like,
you like big shit. Yeah. Why you, them niggas superstars, y'all.
You feel me?
And so, yeah, you like, man, shit, hell no, I'm just keep doing my thing. Why the fuck they gonna do a song with me?
I'm not thinking finna do a song with her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, like, LeBron, like, he really scratching the issue, like, oh, but, like,
fuck that, nah, we finna take it to these niggas.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We all go to the studio, we go to Guap. We go to Guap studio. Do a song called Focused on the Money. I'm on the hook. Like, the song was hard, you feel what I'm saying? And we fuck with the song, like, especially because we had Big Brother on that motherfucker, you feel what I'm saying? I say probably, like, we put the song out and shit, you feel what I'm saying, on our own, but I said like a month later, a couple weeks later, you feel what I'm saying, like Big Brother, they put that bitch on their mixtape. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't know they fucking with it though. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't know they fucking with it at all. You feel what I'm saying? For real.
Until you just see the mixtape and you see the song on there.
Like, yeah, they put it on their mixtape. The mixtape called Practice What You Preach. You feel what I'm saying? They put the song Focus on the Money. And it was like number 3. You feel like,
and that's when you knew.
To me though, to
you, that's when you saying like,
yeah,
yes,
me,
nigga, I'm here now. Yeah, it's time to go.
Cause I'm like, Big Brother, fucking like put on their mixtape, like nigga ain't asking this shit, nigga ain't goddamn tell them. You feel like nigga ain't screwing up, nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, nigga, hell yeah, that's bitch shit, nigga. What? That's the our moment. Nah, everybody has one of them. Everybody has one of them. And I be wanting to know the motherfuckers. Because that shit be special. Moments like that be special. And them moments like that you got to hang on. And them moments like that anytime you in your career and you start feeling like, damn, man, you start being indecisive and shit, remember that moment. You know what I'm saying? Go back to that moment. You see what I'm saying? And think about how you felt and what was going on at that moment. You'll always get re-energized out that shit. Right. You see what I'm saying? Because if that one idea of that one moment spark all this shit you're doing now, you can do it again. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why I be asking that motherfucker. You feel me?
Sure.
So, boom, you're doing the music. What was your first big song that you had that the city was fucking with? Your first big citywide hit?
I say my first big citywide hit was Eastside Love. You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker too hard.
I believe Eastside Love. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody gonna say, who the fuck that nigga is singing on that motherfucker? I said, Sean got there going. I said, that motherfucker, that hard, dog.
Real.
Facts, yeah.
Eastside Love. I was just not coming home and shit. I was just not coming home from jail and shit. I was like, I say Eastside Love. I was probably like, I think I was like 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? I was 18. I was just not coming home from jail. I was 18. I got a big reaction for that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
How you do it? Okay, boom. I love stories. I'm all for the storyteller. So tell us how you got about to even doing that song. You get out of jail, boom. First day, second day, first week. You get in the studios, that second, third, fourth song, first song. Tell me what was your mind going through when you heard the beat and how you created that motherfucker, how that bit was big.
Nah, I wrote the song in jail. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
I wrote the song in jail. So like, as soon as I got out, that was the first song. Like, as soon as I found the beat, like, basically, that was the first song I was trying to record. Like, that was the first song I was looking for a beat for.
How many beats it took you to find it?
Shit, I don't know.
A lot of motherfuckers.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah. There was at the time my Gmail was low and I hadn't came home and shit, cause I was already doing music shit. My Gmail was low and I had a little Gmail, a lot of shit when I was locked up. So I had like a lot of little beat shit from the Gmail and shit. So I'm just going through the motherfucker. There's a bunch of them motherfuckers. I'm just going through the motherfucker. It ain't take that long though. Like.
And when you found that motherfucker, you knew that motherfucker when it first came on?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Who produced it?
I don't even know.
You just like, fuck God. But I'm gonna tell you, listen.
At this time, I don't even know. I'm just not getting home from jail. I'm not even knowing.
Get away though. That too real though, because I'm gonna tell you as an artist.
I probably got it off YouTube. It might have been a YouTube beat.
Might have been. When you be having a whole bunch of beats, all right, and you be in the studio going through the motherfucker, you don't be like, oh, they Parlay folder, or they paper folder. You should be like, play that motherfucker, load that bitch up, record, do a song. Hey, load another one up. Nigga don't be doing who would be goddamn making them beats. Producers, if you get mad, don't get mad at an artist if he put a song out and he did your producer credit. Listen, because I know that y'all producers, you feeling some type of way, we don't get y'all producer credit. And I understand, but y'all got to understand, these nigga goddamn email be fucking loaded and nigga be recording song after song after song. You know what I'm saying? So if a nigga make a beat on your song, just shoot him DM, hey dog, I don't know who made that beat, dog. Then you take it from there. You know what I'm saying?
Look, the nigga might have a crazy ass tag on his beat, like some shit you don't understand. Like,
yeah.
Say like we probably know, like we probably knew the name of, like we got the beat at the Gmail type shit. By the time I really record on, like we trying to think about like, oh yeah, who the hell got the beat from?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you go listen from the beat, listen to the tag.
Tell me, I know.
Nigga might have crazy ass tags, some shit you can't even understand. Like,
yeah, like,
we don't know who the hell made the beat.
Fact, we should go put that bitch out. He'll hit. Nigga, motherfucking hit. Yeah. All right, boom. So, do that song right there. That motherfucker going crazy. You attach a project with that song? So you didn't attach the project. You just you just let the song go. What year that was?
I said it was this. I got out of jail 2015.
I'm gonna say, I want to say like 2017, but I know probably about a little bit around that time.
Yeah, 2015. I first came out of jail. 2015.
Hell yeah. So you should record it. Just keep recording. Mm-hmm. You start doing shows out there, motherfucker.
Nah. Like I'm recording, I'm dropping mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Like before I'm even doing shows, anything, I'm dropping mixtapes. You know what I'm saying?
What's your first mixtape you dropped? So did you, what mixtape did you put that song on?
I put that motherfucker on shit called More Paper, More Problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit so long ago, I put the show More Paper, More Problems on that pill.
Now you gotta remember that shit, nigga. This shit history, boy. Yeah, remember that. They crazy, but nigga ain't never asked you no shit like that. You gotta think about this shit, ain't it? Nah, man, this the history, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess I'm gonna tell you what, we're gonna be some niggas who listen to them motherfucker, gonna watch them motherfucker interview. They're gonna want to go back and listen to that shit. They're gonna want to go back and they gonna want to know the name of the mixtape. They go pull up Paper Love, they see 5 mixtape, they gonna be like, damn, what motherfucking mixtape they was. So that's why I'm asking, because niggas be on YouTube, but niggas gonna go find this shit out, dog. You see what I'm saying? Niggas, and then you gotta think, it be people who watch it too who don't be from Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? They don't really know nothing about the underground shit like that. It gonna be some people who gonna look you up and be like, oh, this nigga been, oh, this shit hard for real. You see what I'm saying? So I just be wanting to ask you these questions for people who might not be understanding and knowing and shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the time, then you had got with Robert Lee, right?
At that time, nah. Like I was.
When you link with them?
I linked with Robert Lee like. Here, I went with Big 8 Here For You time.
Okay.
Like, Here For You shit was going viral. It was like, that time. Like, before then, you know what I'm saying? I'm right here. Like, I'm in the hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? My uncle Flip got a studio in Campbellton, you know what I'm saying, called WCB Studio, you know what I'm saying? With an old big you know what I'm saying? He let me that motherfucker free. Like, so he let me that motherfucker free. Like, it's the only studio I ain't never had recording, you know what I'm saying? Like, I locked in that motherfucker. I'm doing mixtapes. I'm dropping shit. Dat Piff, mymixtapes.com, livemixtape.com. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm dropping mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? He fucking pressed one of them up for me. He pressed one up for me. It's 100 CDs. You know, I don't know what time it is. It's time to go work. You know what I'm saying? I'm going straight to the block, man. I'm at the Chevron. I'm at the Greenbrier Mall. Nigga, I'm at the West End Mall. I'm selling CDs like on the mixtape called Love Me and Hate Me Too.
I remember that one.
And so like at the time, like I ain't gonna lie, at the time they was me making my first goddamn, like it was me really real deal hustling, making my first $300. You feel what I'm saying? Like really, like I ain't never had no job, and now this is my first time making $300. Like I made $300 on a mixtape CD. Like this just how I ain't put no price on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this shit. Yeah. Hey man, give me something for it here.
Yeah, for sure. Like after that shit, like. So I'm saying, I knew it would go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I had a song called Why Wait. So I'm saying, I shot the video to it. They fucked with that motherfucker like, that was my second video I ever shot. You know what I'm saying? Like the first video, like, I don't know if too many motherfuckers know about it. Motherfucker.
What? Talk to him, man. Put him up on game.
I mean, my first video was like, shit called About That Time. You know what I'm saying?
When you shot that one?
It's around the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's around the same time. Like, I'm just not getting out. It's still 2015.
2015.
Yeah. 2015.
So you get out, that's the first video you shoot?
Yeah.
What made you shoot that video?
It was about the time.
You talking about? Fuck you talking about?
I was doing, I ain't never shot no video for it. You know what I'm saying? At this time, I'm having a bunch of songs. Like, I'm having numerous amount of songs, like lock me in the studio, you know what I'm saying? I have a numerous amount of songs. I just ain't never shot no video, you know what I'm saying? So, I met a young nigga at this time. It's a nigga younger than me. He probably like 14. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm like 17, 18. Young nigga like 14, 15 shoot my video. You know what I'm saying?
That's all right. She putting the work in, grinding. Putting the work in, grinding.
It was some shit in my house. Like my first video, it was some shit in my house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't put the motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying? But like my first real video, like I put out, like they were the one was about that time. And Why Wait, like the second one, like when that bitch came out, like. You know, at the time, they already hear my music and shit from the apps and shit, like, and that my mixtapes and shit that been sold. You know what I'm saying? So they fuck with that video. Motherfucker going up. And at this time, you know, I'm hanging in Oakland City and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm hanging in Oakland City, you know what I'm saying? 21 have anyway, you know what I'm saying? 21-7 have anyway, you know what I'm saying? You know, like that's another experience. Like I'm seeing this shit hand in hand, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm still doing me though. Like I ain't really like. The folks that I knew who were doing music, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't really, I'm knowing these folks, but I ain't really scratching the issue to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing music. I'm just like, you see it, you hear about it, you hear about it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do me.
But So everybody know me, but he do music. But like, you know what I'm saying? He do music. Like he dropping mixtapes. He got down doing songs. He got down. So yeah, that Huawei shit went crazy, man. They ate that motherfucker up, man, and I ended up getting locked up again and shit. Like, and I got
man, what the fuck you keep doing, man? What the fuck you keep doing, paper, man? God damn, man.
That shit crazy. Like, and my first time, like, actually going to Rice Street, like 14 on the job, locked up on robbery, aggravated assault.
I ain't wildin'.
Yeah. But like my second time, like going back to Fulton County jail, shit, like my first, like big boy jail. I ain't talking about juvenile, like
big boy, yeah.
Nigga got so many juvenile, like nigga been locked up so many times juvenile. You feel for like 10 times juvenile.
Mm-hmm.
So then my second time going to big boy jail, like I'm coming in motherfucker this time. They slick normal music though. You feel what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers know me, but they slick normal music. Like, oh yeah, little bro, you got down.
Yeah.
Oh, you just got down. You want to sing a little song? Got down. What the little, the little blood shit, little what? Yeah. What's that? Like to my Eastside Love and shit.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, you got down. So like, I'm definitely motherfucker like, damn, this motherfucker really going. You feel what I'm saying? I done caught another felony. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm definitely motherfucker like, damn, this shit going. I'm mad at hell at myself. Like, man, I'm in this motherfucker. They fucking with me. But like, that's cool. But like, man, I'm in jail, man. This shit, nothing. I'm
trying to get about that motherfucker. Fuck you talking about, man. Yeah, you mean? Cause I'm telling you, I know. I'm gonna tell you what your ass will do fast. You'll grab that camera, but you'll sing that motherfucker fast hell. But listen, but I swear, bro, I forget what video you had you singing on it. But I swear to God, man, so many bitches who got down posting this motherfucker. I seen this motherfucker on every bitch page. I think you were laying down or something. You were doing something. You were singing like a motherfucker. Man, I said, that's when you know you really made it.
Yeah.
When all the bitches fuck with you, come on, think about music. A nigga like your shit, but nigga won't let it be known he like your shit. All right? Until a bitch, when the hoes be like, this the shit, niggas gonna like it. Yeah. This is period. What song is popping that niggas like that bitches don't like?
You saying back then or you saying now?
Say period. It ain't a song out that niggas like and bitches don't like that's popping.
Like
it ain't. Even the gangster shit them hoes be liking.
Yeah, you're right.
Girls drive the fucking music. That's who when they say this is what it is, that's what it is. Mm-hmm. If the scribbles can dance to that shit, well, and goddamn while they got down on stage getting their paper, if they vibing with that shit, bro, they gonna vibe with that shit. This shit just that simple, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you a lot of times too, niggas be scared to sing. Like sing for real. It's some niggas who can sing, but the nigga tone it down, they don't sing. Like you be singing for real. Like you can know how to sing. Like besides like you, let's see who else do that shit. You, Joe Gifted. Who else sang? Like, there ain't really too many niggas down there, motherfucker. Really, who just rap and just sing for real? Like nigga, you can do a whole R&B album.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's talent. You know what I'm saying? Man, keep doing that shit, huh? It coming.
It coming.
Oh yeah. Fuck you talking about? Hell yeah. What else you got coming on? What you got coming up? What you got going on now?
I mean, right now I got this single from the drop called Ratchet. Motherfucker going crazy. I put a little snippet out. They fuck with it. Got another single. You know what I'm saying? Cause I Need That Somebody. You know what I'm saying? Put another little snippet out with that motherfucker. They be going crazy. You know
so you finna flow with the music?
Ratchet, Need That Somebody. Like both of them singing. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole project. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when you gonna drop the project? You got a name for it, title for it yet?
It's in the works.
Say no more.
It's in the works.
Yeah. Stay fucking tuned.
I just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this time it's more of like, I ain't putting too many hits out there at the time. Like I'm just.
Yeah, you should go. You going back to your original form, how you said before Big Brother put me on the mixtape. I'm just finna do my shit, drop my shit. Nigga, you gonna know when you finna get back in work mode. Sure, you know what I'm saying? Tunnel vision. That's tunnel vision. That's what that is. That's tunnel vision. I just wanna grind. You know what I'm saying?
One thing, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Sure. Facts. Well, tell everybody where they can follow you at. You know what I'm saying? Where they can find your music at.
You can follow me anywhere at Paper Love, PAPERLOVEE, Paper Love with 2 E's. My music everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Apple Music, Spotify, any streaming platform you want to look up, Paper Love with 2 E's.
You know what I'm saying? Well, shit, my dog, man. Appreciate you for goddamn swinging through this motherfucker.
Oh,
We definitely, when you drop the project, we're going to do it again. We're going to do a project review. So we're going to sit down. I'm going to get your ass in. I want you to break down the whole project. Yeah, when I was doing this song, I was just going through that shit, Parlae. We're going to do the album. We're going to break down. So we're going to get you back in there, motherfucker,
That motherfucker coming soon. That motherfucker.
Shit, we back in that motherfucker soon then. Shit, we be back in that motherfucker soon then. Shit, we on top of that bitch. And I'm gonna tell you, and when we post that motherfucker, I'm gonna post the shit, your clip, your snippets that you drop. We're gonna post a motherfucker too for everybody to listen. So when we drop the clips, they can find that too. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, it is what it is in this motherfucker, man. The hood, we on spoke. You know what I'm saying? Paper love in this motherfucker. Stay tuned, nigga. We in the Partment with Parlay. Meet me at the Partment.